Hello everybody, Princess the Bear here, and we're back at EPCOT because it's time for the Festival of the Holidays.
The worst holiday of the year.
Internationally. We came here to eat vegan food for some weird reason.
Well, there's like 4 things, so I guess we're making progress from our first video in 2018 when they had nothing.
Still not beating Universal though. Maybe these items will change my mind. So, we're gonna get some food now.
I'm excited for tamales. Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
And have a happy holiday.
However you celebrate it.
Yes. This is the one option that I have been the most excited for, this tamale. Got like some nice little piece of corns here, and we got some mole, and let's just get into it. Like, yes. Oh my gosh, actually there's like some innards in here. Oh, and there's like a gradual spice that's happening in my mouth, so I definitely got the initial corn of a tamale, and it's amazing. And then a spice that's like on a 7 or 8 out of 10 on the heat scale. And then just like goodness. I'm kind of sad that Bear only got one of these. I need multiple. 5 out of 5 tamales. This is what you need in your own life. 100%. I need more.
This is the one new item we've been looking forward to at this festival. So it's an Impossible Chorizo Tamale. And the placement's weird because originally we thought this was going to be at the Mexico booth. It's actually at No Buena Cochina, which is over by the refreshment port. So like the port of entry area over by like the old Starbucks, a temporary Starbucks. It basically looks like an Impossible Meat Chorizo corn dog. Because it is actually rolled in corn. So, Mexican corn dog. I know that some of you probably get mad about that, but let's throw out everything else. It's a corn dog. So, go ahead and slice off a piece of that meat. Get a bit of this sauce. And the Impossible Chorizo. Ooh. Instantly, the sauce. Very smoky, very raunchy. Impossible Chorizo has a nice spice to it. It's definitely chorizo spice. And it's so flavorful that honestly, you probably wouldn't be able to detect it as plant-based. Other than the fact that it's not greasy at all. It doesn't have that usual like meat grease of the company chorizo. So it doesn't sit as heavy as your mouth, but the flavor just lingers. Like that one guest that won't leave the holiday feast. You've never told them, like, you don't gotta go home. But you can't stay here. It's the same with this tamale. And I'm liking it. It's 5 out of 5 claws. On the Bare Necessities list. This is, thus far, unless something else changes in the next 4 to 5 weeks, the best plant-based option at the Festival of Holidays. Best plant-based option at the International Festival of Holidays. And you're welcome to be wrong in the comments. Please let me know.
I think this is our winning dish since we're here day 2 and I got it again. But consistency issues. This doesn't look anything like the one that I had yesterday. This one is fat and with no sauce really, which I'm not mad at because I feel like the sauce made it super spicy, but I'm here for the corn. And it's got me corny. Super corny. I love this so much.
You're not kidding about the super corny part.
I'm so corny right now. I'm so corny. Princessity's item. It's corny. It's gonna make you corny. I ordered 2 of these latkes because last year they were my favorite thing of all the things, and this year I feel like they're still going to be my favorite thing of all the things.
So he arranged that, and then they went to dinner.
Cheers to the Festival of the Holidays.
I love it. Can't even get them.
Definitely in my top 2 favorite. Really good. It's like a 4.75 out of 5 latkes. It's just as good as it was last year. It's nice and consistent. And I'm into it. It's good.
There isn't a festival that exists now where the princess can look forward to a nice potato latke, whether it be the German stand or the Jewish stand. The ones in the Germany stand are not latkes, they're potato pancakes, but they're pretty close to the same thing. I'm going to leave you geologically to figure out why that is. It's not a good reason, I promise you that. Car. Nice, delicious bit of pancake with a herbed sauce on it, because apparently you can't say herbed. It's got to be herbed sauce on top. It's exactly what I expect from a latke. Nice and tasty, nice and seasoned. Maybe a bit on the salty side this year, but not so much you're not going to eat it. 4 out of 5 claws. A solid entry to the International Festival of Holidays. You're welcome to be wrong in the comments about it. But let me know either way.
I'm not looking forward to this. It looks wet and messy and not my jam.
It's right there.
It's definitely thicker than before and a little more seasoned, and still not my jam. It reminds me of those like cake cookies you can get at the grocery store, but not as good. I'm gonna give it like a 2.5 out of 5 cookies.
I feel as if this cookie haunts our nightmares. This has been one of the most consistent plant-based options available here at the Festival Holidays. Historically, not to mince any words, it's been terrible. It's been barely a cookie on its best days. This year, it's a black and white cookie. It's like 70% white, 30% black. I don't like those dynamics. Is that gluten-free? That is awful. If you haven't already caught on, that's a 0 out of 5 claws. That tastes like undercooked dough and icing. Don't get that.
Here we have a beautiful peanut stew. I think there's some collards in here. Potato, there's like some lovely rice at the bottom. So I'm just gonna get a nice full bite of all the things. Sweet potato, happy holiday cheers to all of you. Oh yeah. Oh wow. And a nice creamy peanut butter taste to it. But then you have like a beautiful kick next to it. The sweet potato helps balance it out. This is a much better dish than I thought it was gonna be. I was actually like mostly scared for this one, but it's good. I don't usually do stews or hot things during festivals. It's not my jam. I feel like it's Florida. Why do a stew? But this is good. And it's like a 4 out of 10 on the heat scale.
I can smell the peanut from here.
Yeah. Obviously, if you have a nut allergy, you should stay far away from this. But for me, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 peanuts. I think Dumbo would not want to share this with me at all.
So apparently the princess thinks it's spicy. I will be the judge of that. It definitely smells of the spices and very strong with peanut. Peanut can be an interesting taste to like weave into a dish, so I'm not worried it might be overpowering, but let's just go ahead and find out for ourselves. We'll get a bit of these spiced peanuts on top. Nice helping of the rice. Look at some greens in here. Eat your veggies, kids. There we go. Ooh. Not gonna lie. That makes me want to dance, even with the peanuts. There are a lot of peanuts, but it's saucy enough to sort of absorb that flavor without sort of losing itself to the peanut. It does have a kick to it. Like a really slow burn from front to back. I would put it like maybe 3.5 or 4 out of 10 on the spice scale, but the flavors. This is so much better than that hot bean stew we've got at like other festivals. The githeri. This is actually good plant-based dish. I would steal this bowl if the princess wasn't here. Or even when she's here, just run off with it and leave her at the camera. She can do the rest of the video by herself, right? Right. 4.5 out of 5 claws.
I just throw up there, let it roast for like 5 to 10 minutes, and after that, put them inside here, and then just like saute them. They already like roast them in our kitchen for a little bit longer, so all I'm doing here is just like reheating them and getting that flavor back out of it.
Nice. Chestnuts roasted on an open fire and with cinnamon and sugar. This is my first attempt at opening a chestnut. We're taking all of the innards, or we're taking the shell off with like the skin. It looks really warm in here. It kind of looks like a walnut. Though I'm not sure how I'm supposed to grip it if I take the whole skin off. This is like literally like eating a fresh walnut. All right. Now that I'm sufficiently sugary, I think I got all the skin out. Cheers to chestnuts roasted on an open fire. It kind of just tastes like a potato. Like a potato that's not fully cooked. But not like where it's hard, but it's not, you know, fully soft yet. So it's like right there in the middle. Like you need to just let it cook a little bit longer, just, you know, a couple more minutes. I'm not mad at the sugar, but it doesn't really bring anything since it's like on the outside.
That's gonna be my next question.
3 out of 5 chestnuts. I don't know if this is like really what chestnuts are supposed to taste like, but it's a thing that I ate.
You know, my only experience with chestnuts roasting over open fire is literally this song. I used to sing that myself in Florida summers when I only had a motorcycle to get around no other way, in order to keep myself sane, sitting on a seat in 110 degree heat with it being like, you know, 98 degrees outside, and then the motor underneath my legs. Completely not related to the food. We actually had to Google how to do this because I honestly have no clue. I'm curious to why you would cover it in cinnamon and sugar if you can't actually taste any of that. I mean, what are you supposed to like lick the walnut? Chestnut? Just salty. I don't even really get cinnamon and sugar from that. It's not horribly hard to peel. I don't think you're gonna break a nail trying to do it. Princess didn't. They're definitely still warm.
It's like eating an orange.
It is. It's a lot of work. I don't know if I'm probably gonna feel the same way I do about these with sunflower seeds. Like, they're great, but is it really worth the work? They're very nutty. And after the beer, it's not bad. By themselves, I don't know, I'm feeling that. I don't know whose dumb idea this was.
Mine.
Not you, I mean the whole idea to begin with. Like, who thought that roasting meats or open fire would be something you'd be like, were you that desperate for food today? 2 out of 5 claws. It's okay, it's just not my jam. There's nothing actually wrong with it. It doesn't taste offensive, it doesn't make me want to spit it out. It's just, I'm not feeling it.
Vladimir got me a cookie because, you know, he awesome. It's gingerbread. It looks way cooler than the last time that we had gingerbread from our Christmas thing, which I'll put a link to that somewhere around here. Okay. It's soft. It's not crunchy and hard. And that's when I love a cookie the most. I think this is one of the better gingerbread cookies that I've had, and it'll be great with my beverage. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 Mickey Gingies.
Vegan and gingerbread.
Gluten-free.
And vegan. And gluten-free. That's a lot of things in one cookie. That's a high responsibility to live up to. As the princess said earlier, with great power comes great responsibility. Don't ruin gingerbread for me. I would say the gingerbread man would come for you, but this isn't DreamWorks, it's Disney. So, that's not bad. One of our favorite YouTubers would say, it's vibe. It's vibe. That YouTuber's watching these, and I'm sure he will never will. He needs to hit us up when he ever comes to Florida. But these are actually quite good. They don't sort of give off the plant-based, gluten-free taste. They're just actually good cookies. I'm not mad at it.
Some vibes?
4 out of 5 plus. Definitely vibes. Vibes.
Look at this beautiful chocolate, vegan, gluten-free brownie. It's not peppermint like it was a couple years ago, but wow. With the frosting and probably this super dense brownie, it's gonna be something that needs a beverage to go with it. Oh my gosh. I'm down with the richness. That is some rich chocolate, but it is good and kind of subtle. I'm not mad at it. I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5 brownies. This is the brownie that I wanted 2 years ago. I love it. I love it. I just need like an accompaniment drink, and then I'm good.
Another day, another plant-based brownie. This one's kind of pretty. It's simple, it does the basics, but chocolate on chocolate, I may know a thing or two about that. Look at that. Look at that spork go in. Because we all know the spork is the ultimate utensil. Sporks have always been living in the future. Okay. I've had complaints about several of the brownies on property. And that while they've been good, they've tasted plant-based. We've had issues with a couple with not being clear with the ingredients, as far as like different sugars and dyes used that have caused issues. This is basic, but it's doing everything right. It just tastes like a chocolate brownie with chocolate icing. It doesn't taste plant-based. It just tastes like doubling down on your chocolate. And that's what we need from plant-based and vegan food. It's a 4 out of 5 plus. That's been everything vegan here at the International Festival Holidays at EPCOT, Walt Disney, Orlando, Florida, on planet Earth, in the Sol system. Yes.
I think the moral of the story is if you want good dessert, go outside of EPCOT. Don't eat here. Eat outside of here. But come here and get the tamales and the latkes.
I'm glad that the princess finally had some options that she's crazy about. She's always loved the latkes, and now the tamale is just an excellent choice. I think she had 3 of them now.
Yes.
But definitely, if you were hesitant on coming to one before, at least you won't be starving at this one. You'll have some food.
Some things, but you want to snack beforehand probably. Do a dining experience maybe. Go to Garden Grill or Beer Garden or
But
Takumite.
we want to know what you guys think. Is it now worth it for vegans and plant-based people to come to this festival? Let us know in the comments below. Is there anything else you'd like to see that Disney do? That's also a good place to maybe let some people know. Nobody comes here, but you know, to tell us. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, that's also going to be a place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Woo!
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might yeet himself into Christmas and take it away from all of you.
You don't want a Santa Claus 4 or 5, whatever one we're on now.
There's a show now.
But you heard the girl.